to the GOL Network, Gathering the Lightworkers. My name is Nikki McGregor. I am the founder of GOL, and we are here to introduce our newest professional member to GOL. We've got Kelly Badgley with the Peace Room.
Yes.
Welcome.
Hello. And you can call me Kelly Jean, Kelly, KJ.
Kelly Jean. I love it. I love it. And what we love to do is we love to be able to introduce our newest members, but really the heart and soul of GOL is bringing community together.
Yes.
Collaborating and really raising the vibration of joy and gratitude. And we absolutely love supporting the small business owners. And I know we talked about that.
Yeah.
And just creating a space and a community where we can help support each other is just really special. But yeah, I would just love for you to tell us more about you and the Peace Room and what really got you inspired.
Yeah, so I love the first word that always comes out, and I love GOL as community. And I feel like, I don't know, that's everything, right? It takes a village. It takes a village for us to all come together and to help each other out. And ever since I had children, it was always like, well, it takes a village. It takes a village. And I really realized that after I had children. But the Peace Room is an amazing community here in Boise, where we have people from all walks of life come in. I mean, people of all religions, people of no religions, people who, I don't know, just anybody have come and trained and worked in the Peace Room with us. And we love community. We love bringing people together. We have peace coffees all the time, bringing people together. So yeah, that's a big thing of who we are.
And I love how we're all connected.
Yes.
So the Treasure Valley is pretty small, and I love how all the different circles and communities are connected. And the Peace Room is its own community too.
Yeah.
You guys have your own community, and that's what I love. And it finally overlapped at the big event in Kleiner Park, the One Heart event.
Yes.
And I got to meet you for the first time in person.
Yes.
And I've met your mom. And so
she right now, like y'all know, my mom, a lot of y'all know, but she is like, right now, she's the phantom behind this video. I mean, this is like her emerald green, wall behind us. I mean, she really is the heart and soul of it. And, every time she got into something, every time she was inspired by something, she was like, come teach with me. Come do this with me. Because I've always been in it since I was a little kid. But her journey started a little bit later. But when she started doing Reiki, I was like, what? No, that's what I do. That's my thing. And she's like, well, once I learn, then I'll teach you. And I was like, great. And so every time she learns something new, she teaches me. But I realized too that we're just always teaching each other so much, so much. Her birthday is today. And I know. And I made her a card. And it was just like, even writing her card, I'm like, gosh, we're both just, I don't know. It was just,
it's on this journey. You guys have, your paths continue to kind of come together.
Yeah.
Now, how long has Peace Room been an organization?
I would say like 2016, 2015, 2016, around that time. Or that's when she got her, she first got Reiki, her attunement. I think so. It's
and
around
then you
that time.
started when with your mom?
Well, she got hers, and then about a year later, she ended up getting her master. And then a few weeks after that, she taught her first class, and I was in her first class. So I was like, I'm coming to Boise to learn to take the master. So I want to say that was before, it was like 2016 probably, yeah.
So 8 years.
Yeah, it's been
it
like
goes
8
fast.
It goes fast.
It goes very fast.
Can
Time flies.
Can you tell? Oh gosh.
Do the before and after. I know. It's when we have this big vision of how we're gonna not only just change our community but change the world.
Yeah.
It really is true. You can't change. One person can change the world because it creates this big impact. As soon as we step in that puddle, right? Like, it really does create this wave.
Yeah.
And each one of us create this vibration. Every time we speak our truth, every time we step out in our true light, our true power, and be able to share these special gifts. Everybody in GOL, everybody out there that's watching this, you guys have special gifts. And it's really, we need to be able to share that, share the wisdom. And you guys do that. You guys do so much education here.
So much. And I think, I love that you're saying that because it's exactly where my brain is. I feel like because the more you teach and the more you learn, like, because I was pulled into teaching, I didn't start this business, but I've been like there with her as like somebody who's like, oh yeah, this is good. This is good. No, 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 no. But because she pulled me in and was like, come teach with me. And I'm like, okay, I've learned so much about my practice and so much more. And I think that is what inspires me, is that I love being able to help other people empower themselves to heal themselves. No matter what modality you choose, I love knowing that I can heal myself. We forget, right? We have to remind each other, oh yeah, didn't you break your arm? Yeah, you got to put it in a cast and get it set. But what happens? Your body, your bones grow back. You get a cut, your skin heals it. So just reminding people and teaching people how to heal themselves, and especially emotionally, like how do you heal emotions, right? And a lot of this is the light worker work, right?
Well, mind, body, spirit. So much of that is connected. And I come from 20 years of Western medicine, and there is a disconnect between the physical body and the spiritual body. And even mental health, there's a huge disconnect there. And so when we look at the big picture of mind, body, spirit, and connecting nutritional fitness, what's going on in the ecosystem inside, where our emotions are being locked in and buried, creates a physical ailment.
It does.
And dis-ease.
That's why it hurts. Like, your heart hurts, when you're feeling it. And like, where are we putting that emotion? That's why when I feel emotions, when I'm going through, I'm like, where am I feeling it in my body right now? Where am I putting it? Like, that's where it's come to. Like, oh no, I'm putting it here.
Don't. Time to unpack.
Yes. Yeah. I have to clear it out, and I feel like that's what we're helping in the GOL. That's what we're all helping each other do in different ways. I mean, there's so many members in the GOL that I've seen and worked with that we all do the same things in different ways. And it's just like what resonates with you.
Yeah.
And I'm learning more and more too about like the cells and how they all vibrate in our body and how they resonate. And that I heard on this really amazing interview, so good, that our bodies, our physical bodies, are an antenna. They're an antenna to the bioenergetic field, to the field. I'm going deep here. I won't go too deep. The neurons in our body are actually the antenna that connects us to the field of frequency and information, where we receive the information that goes into our bodies. I mean, if we're connected to a field that's it's everywhere. Well, it's like a field that's everywhere.
People can relate to, we all know that the moon affects the tides.
Yeah.
And that's a magnetic pole in fields, right? And so all of these things affect, and our energetic field is affected by everything around us. And what we put on ourselves, the clothes we wear, the food we eat.
Because we're antennas. We're like, we're like frequencying in. We're like vibration in. Does that make sense?
That totally makes sense. I'm like,
That's what I should be for Halloween. It's like an antenna.
I am an antenna. and it's lighting and that activation of each other. So being together, I always think it's like we have like these light fields on our chest, and when we see each other, we're like, boop, and we turn each other on. And it's that activation.
It's a good Halloween costume.
Yes. Boop. We can have like touch lights.
That's good.
But you guys have, you have teaching the Reiki here, you have the classes, but you have so much more that you're also offering.
Yeah.
Do you want to share a little bit more about that?
Oh, yeah. Y'all, I'm about to have
lots of Southern coming out.
It's so good. There's just so much good stuff to talk about. I mean, it's so powerful. I love frequency. Everything that is like where my world has turned. I had this contact experience years ago. Spooky. It was a very good time where I know that I was connecting with other beings in the stars. And ever since then, there's been the frequency, everything I'm realizing and understanding more about frequency, so much so that I was watching this show about Beyond the Skinwalker Ranch. And they were talking about, they had this triangle, and they were talking about energy, frequency, and vibration. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so what I do all the time in my practice. You have the Reiki energy, and it works with the vibration of whatever you're bringing in, right? Whatever you're bringing in. And what is the frequency, that you're setting in the room. And so I use Healy, which is a frequency device. There's a small one and there's a mag Healy. And right now we have it set up in the room. My friend calls it the Healy baby. And so I'm going to start calling it the Healy babies. This is my Healy baby. But this is a frequency device. And right now it's set in the room for creativity, which is fun because we're like being really playful. I could have set it for coherence and maybe we would have been more
serious.
Very serious and very intentional, but
we're still intentional.
We are, but like
fun intentional.
But yeah, so I work with frequency, and so a lot of times in my Reiki sessions and the Reiki spa days that we do at in the Peace Room, which is really amazing, 3 hours of
I've heard about it. I haven't
bliss.
experienced yet.
And I work with Lumi, and she does sound bowls and reflexology. And I do Karuna Reiki with the bowls and Reiki sessions, and we drum. We do a very cool drumming journey at the end. So it's 3 hours of bliss. But I use these frequency devices, and I place them in the room, and I set the atmospheric frequency of the room. So last time when everybody came in, I put energy clearing because everyone comes in with stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yes, we can clear our energy with all kinds of different things, but sometimes it's nice to not have to do anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to think about it.
Just walking in the room's healing here.
Yeah. It is very healing. There's my mom, when she built this 555 square foot room, she inlaid it with crystals and Reiki symbols everywhere. There's like a sphere inside of the fan up there that like it puts out, 360 degrees of quartz energy. So this place is vibrating high. People walk out of here sometimes from different things that we do, and they're like, I didn't even realize that I had made it to the stop sign because I was like, so, but yeah, I use frequency in all my sessions because I've realized how powerful it is and how it's like you go places and people have crazy sessions where they're like, the leg pain is gone. The leg pain is gone.
It's amazing. It's phenomenal. And really, that's what we're looking for. We're just looking for answers.
Yeah.
And non-evasive answers.
Yeah.
Yeah. You feel it, but you don't. You're not having to go through a painful process or take drugs or it's getting away from that. It's getting back to what was put on earth in order for us to heal our bodies. And our bodies know exactly what it needs too.
Yeah. I really like to say that I'm not the one healing. I'm facilitating, I'm guiding. I'll use my voice to put you into a trance. We got to keep it spooky themed.
You also do voiceover.
I do put my voice. But like it's your body that's doing the healing. And I always tell people that it's activating a remembrance in your body of how to heal itself.
Have you heard of the great healer?
The gray?
The great. No. Someone that's a great healer. They heal quickly.
Ourselves?
Yeah. It's what you're saying.
Yes.
It's in the quantum healing book. Can't remember the author of this, but he says the healer is like what you just said, the healer is the person that is healing. So if somebody is the practitioner, they're not the healer. It's the person that's receiving the healing. You are the facilitator, like you said. So a great healer is somebody that heals quickly.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. That's nice. That's good. Yeah. I think too that what I love about that too is that the facilitator, I love to be the facilitator because I've been the person that's receiving. And when you receive, you know what you like and you don't like maybe, or whatever, you know what you want and you don't want. Mm-hmm. But what I really love to do in the Peace Room and all the different things we have, like Reiki Spa Day and the Reiki Healing Treatment Hour, is immerse you into an experience to where you're feeling and hearing the sound. I do have an ASMR Reiki channel too. And so I'm all about sound and sights and, ASMR brings tingles in through the body, which is a sign of, it's a low frequency infrared frequency that runs when people get tingles, when you get goosebumps, they're realizing in science that that's actually the body healing itself. It's like new frequency, new information moving through the body. So that's why I got goosebumps even saying that. So like when you're in these immersive experiences, I want people to hear and feel
the
like,
multi-sensory experience.
yes, because it activates the Reiki energy even more.
Yeah, like we speak. If we speak our truth out loud, it becomes so much more solidified.
Yes.
In blessings, prayer, manifestation,
Yes.
meditation.
Yes. 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 All that. It's all there.
It's all there.
And that's what I want people to experience, is that kind of where you can activate it in your body through the senses and through hearing. So I'm very deliberate. I'm very particular about the sound of my voice that comes out when I'm doing stuff. I don't want to jar anybody. Mom will cough in the background or something, and our Reiki, people are getting attuned to Reiki, and if she coughs, I'm like, don't you dare cough. Even though it's okay.
I've got the container contained.
I know. Even though she's always like, sorry. And I'm like, don't do that. But it's at the same time, it's all okay, because it's vibrationally, it's supposed to be there. But we laugh because I'll be like,
I think that's a care. Your integrity, and you care about the quality of the work.
Yeah.
I think that's really what you're expressing is.
Yeah. It's my mom. I can do that.
I know. That too. Yeah. Stink eye through the window. Through the door. No, I love that. And I love, it's such an honor to have you guys part of GOL and us working together. So I know you guys just got started officially in our group, but I am so excited for, if you have not connected with Kelly Jane and the Peace Room and our mom, Jenny. Oh, see, there's an alarm. I knew there was an alarm.
It was like, you need to be done, girl.
I know, we're at 19. Okay.
We're doing good.
We're doing great. But if you haven't yet connected with the Peace Room, with Kelly Jean, you guys need to connect. You can go to the GOL network. We have a provider listing. And then also you can go to, is it peaceroom.love?
Yeah, the peaceroom.love.
The Peace Room.
The Peace Room.
Okay. And you guys connect, and they have a whole service listing of
so much good stuff.
All that you guys have to offer.
Yeah. Yeah. And, my mom, a lot of y'all know her, but she is, just wait. When you meet that little woman, you're going to be like, okay, I like her. And she cooks really good food. It's all homemade to your dietary needs. She is a giver for sure.
She's wonderful. I remember the first time I met with her, and it was just instant, just feeling of that joy. And it's so nice to find your tribe of people and be able to, and really, GOL is about community, but we are supporting in business. So really doing business together and supporting each other, it's really exciting.
It is.
You don't feel alone, and you can have these deeper conversations about life, about spirituality, about healing, but we can also have really deep conversations about, our businesses and how to move forward, how to get past blockages.
It's more fun.
It is.
It makes it it's not just one thing. It's now we can talk business. You know what I'm saying?
It's exciting.
Yeah.
And there's really nothing out there like it, where we are bringing together the seekers and the providers. And so I think that's been, I'm going to call it a challenge, because there's no blueprint to this.
Right.
But it's exciting, because this is where we're moving. We are moving in this new age of Aquarius, really, and
raising our consciousness
and coming together, and our awareness. And we have a lot of people that are awakening to their senses, and so having a safe place like the Peace Room to come and learn. We have so many providers in our group, and you guys are just another wonderful addition. So we're so grateful.
Thank you. I'm so glad that we're here. It's been long coming, and I'm glad that I was finally like, I'll do it. I want to do it. Mom's like, you're going to do it. Do it. Go in.
All in the right timing.
Yeah, exactly. So we're so happy to be here, and I can't wait to meet so many people, more people in the network. So I'm excited.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for being on here and watching, and we will catch you next time. Much love.
We're going to go back in there.